Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Betway's Weighted to Win on the start of a good week, or a brand new week as we look at racing today out at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. They've got 9 races on the card. This is the bipod. Let's get the bipods on ASAP. And this morning, Darren and I are sitting together. We're doing the show. Darren Burrows won't be with us, unfortunately, today, but Great Cat is the 15-10 favourite for the Brett Crawford stable and Louis Makotwa. Watch them closely. And Mike Stewart and Richard Fourie team up on Look Forward as the second choice at 5-2. There is one other that the market's recommending we pay respect to, and that's number 6, Montreal, who's the third choice at 7-2. Then it's 11 or 12-1 and better about the others. All right, Daryl, welcome back.
Thank you, Clive.
Start of a good week.
Where were you yesterday?
Yes, at the river.
Yeah. Oh.
No, not yesterday. Sunday.
Yesterday was Monday. Wasn't that the start of the new week?
Yeah. Well, I'm racing, I mean.
Well, they raced yesterday.
Yeah, I'm talking about Weighted to Win.
Oh.
We did our last Weighted to Win show was Friday, remember?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, Clyde, this number 1, Look Forward, is well exposed. I mean, she's very limited, but if she is going to get it right, it's going to be in an open maiden. Richard Fourie gets back aboard her. This time round from a very neat draw, Clyde, and I'm sure he's going to want to put her in the race early, and we could see a positive result. So I'll be very disappointed if she misses the top 2, and I've opted to bank her in the opening leg of the bipod.
Have you? Okay. Well, on that note, we'll obviously put those let's put the bipod up and take a look at what the boys have decided to do in this race. Bipods have been paying pretty well, and Daryl in this event is going to bank her number 1, Look Forward. In the next leg of the bipod is bankering number 2, who should get it right, hopefully, Pineapple Mint Green. Eric Sands has been having winners as well. And then he's bankering later on in the next leg of the bipod, which is, that'll be race number 5, the banker of number 4 on the card, and it's Justin Snaith's or Twelafante, is it? Yeah. And then that's an 80 Rand perm from Daryl's side. Third is a maiden plate for fillies and mares, and it's run over the 1,400 metres in this card. And we're going to take a look quickly at what's going on in this race, where number 2, Pineapple Mint Green, is the favourite, and it's priced up at 8-10. There's your, just by the way, it's gone, but you saw it, the Betway code. 8-10, odds on. They seem fairly confident that it should win this horse now. So on that basis, Daryl, are you in agreement as well?
I think she'll take a power beating, Clyde. Last time out, she was closing in the latter stages, suggesting that the 1,400 is going to be ideal for her. She'll even go further in time to come. You know, she's related to Juxtapose. I think won the Oaks.
Yes.
Or Mr. Bauer.
That's right.
Yeah, Clyde. So Aldo knows her better this time around. In her penultimate start, she ran second to Go Like Flo, who's come out and won again. So the form's all there. She's got fitness on her side. She's got the draw. She's going to get it right one of these days. And today looks like a great opportunity to go one better. So once again, a confident banker in the opening leg of the PA.
Okay. Well, it's the odds-on favourite. It's 8-10. Confidence coming from Daryl's perspective for this horse to win. And as previously stated, we saw Eric Sands in the winner's enclosure not long ago. So here's a look at Daryl's. Is it the place accumulator? Yeah, it is, correct. It'll be Daryl's selection, where he is bankering number 2, similar to what has been played in the bipod, really. And it's 120 Rand PA perm. Welcome back, everybody. Time now for the pick 6. Get your pick 6s on. Race number 4 on the card. And this event is a maiden class field. It's run over 1,800 metres. From a market perspective, this horse, Daring Dream, and those who haven't heard Vicky's interview with Dean Cademayo, you want to go onto the 4 Racing Track Talk app or site, and you can go listen to what Dean Cademayo has to say. He sounded fairly bullish, I have to say, about Enchanting Choice. It's the 13-10 favourite. Canis Robinson has got the second choice, LRX number 10, who's priced up at 18-10. And again, from a market perspective, I can use that as a guide just to see where they are with all of this. And they appear to make it a 2-horse race, Daryl.
Yeah, Clyde, I certainly haven't made it a 2-horse race, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them dominate. I've got respect for Pinstripe. Brett Crawford has always made it clear this filly needs further. She's held on paper, but now she does go the extra ground, and they still have to prove that they're going to stay. So Enchanting Choice, very unlucky, no later starts. I don't know if you recall that race. Sean Veal's stirrup iron broke. He was dislodged, and she basically trampled him. She ran right over him.
Yeah.
So she had excuses in her second start. She goes the extra trip. Her dam won over 1800. So there's more stamina in her dam side than the filly that beat her, which is number 10, Ellerix. Her dam won over 1000 only. So on paper, or on breeding, it appears as if Enchanting Choice should be able to reverse that form, coupled with the excuses she had. A stable that's come very well recently is Glen Cotson, Analytic. Now, she's been a bit costly to follow in the past, but her tongue does get tired for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. And she's bred to stay, so I think she's going to love the step up in trip. So I wouldn't be surprised to see her feature, Clyde.
Okay.
Obviously, Enchanting Choice does have a lot of scope for improvement.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I mean, whether it be that or Ellerix, I mean, in the terms of the form line, the only, there may have been two, I think the winner ran again, but School Policy was in between Ellerix and Enchanting Choice, and we know that she won over the weekend. There's a pick six. Darren Burrows has worked it out for us. I see he doesn't have any bankers in the picks. Well, he does, actually. I beg your pardon. He does have a banker. Okay, well, that's interesting. Let's have a look at what Darren Burrows is bankering today. That comes up in the third leg. And he's bankering Gentleman Joe. He says he's going for that and hoping that gets it right after its last run to Katsu. Race number 5 is a open maiden. It's over 1600 meters. It's a race that will come with some conditions, obviously. And from a market perspective, which way they're going? Well, they're going 9 to 10. I think Daryl Marie does like this because he's banking it in the bipods at 12 for Lianti. For Justin Snaith, Grant for Nickhack's riding this. And then you've got 7 to 2 about number 10, Flying Futura, if you like a bit of that. After that, you can get 10 to 1 bar the 2. So, Mr. Marie, I'll ask you about this horse. Last start, runner-up to Master of Paris, beaten 2 lengths. Can you just tell us how strong you are about this horse?
Yeah, Clyde, I would have been stronger if it was a maiden plate. I'm always wary in open maidens, and he's got a lot of putting to shoulder. I mean, he is carrying top weight in 61 kilograms, and he's giving weight all round. So that has to be of a major concern.
Okay.
But I liked his return as a gelding. That was over 1400, Clyde. He now steps up to a mile. You know, he's a full brother to a horse that Lucky Lark has trained to 1 over a mile and a half. So he's certainly going to appreciate the extra furlong. He's even going to go further in time to come. But he should strip fitter, and it looks like he's got the come-on look about him. So I think he is certainly the horse to beat. Excuse me, Clyde, but I'm not exactly running out to take his current price. I don't think there's any value about him. Interesting over here that Pit Buerta agreed to let Richard Free ride +2 on Williams Legacy. He's now said to carry 54. But apparently this horse has been nominated and accepted to run it a few times recently, and the races just haven't stood up. So Pete Buerta has got concerns that he might have just gone over the top by now. He's not bullish with regards to his chances going into this race.
Okay.
Fly Futura, number 10. Fair enough debut. I mean, he just seemed to plod basically up the straight. I don't know if he's shown enough on debut to be warranted with a winning chance here, but he's certainly open to a lot of improvement. A horse, if you're playing trifectas and quartets, Clyde, I'd certainly include number 2, Future Gem. Take note, he's only got 53.5 to shoulder, but he does return as a gelding, and I think he could improve from what he's shown to date. Okay. So if you're playing trifectas and quartets, please include number 2, Future Gem.
Okay, he's the rank outsider. His Future Gem is something like 75 to 1, so maybe he's a trifecta quartet horse, you heard Daryl allude to, but it does appear to be the race for the 12 Foliante to own. Let's see how that all goes. Darren Burrows has worked out a jackpot. Darren Jackpot, I might call him. He goes first leg 3, 4, 10, banker 7, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 3, 5, 8, and 9. That's his take on this race. Back with us, welcome. Let's take a look at the next race with Gentleman Joe. That's Darren Burrows' first choice, the 28 to 10. He's bankered that in most of his play. And Andre Nell has been in very good form, and Cornet Orpha's riding well too, so the combination does work. I'll pick Daryl Marie's brain in a moment about that horse. Right Royal Mo, is he ready to win now? 7 to 2. The next in the market is Legal Chit Chat, who's priced up as the third choice, well, around 7 to 2 thereabouts. And then there are a few others in the market that they're respecting. Incredible number 5, the 6 Master of Paris. They're not in double figures on you. They're like 5 to 1 the pair, and then I think you get double figures about everything else. So, Gentleman Joe, this Mo, he's just shortened, sorry. He's just shortened from 28 to 10 to 5 to 2. I was about to say easy to back. Do you like it?
Your money, Clark.
Huh? No, I was sitting here, I didn't do anything.
Oh,
But
I
easy
think,
to back, and do you like it?
I do like him. He's my clear second pick.
Okay.
But the weighted two and boys are going to be locking horns over here, Clyde.
No.
Darren Burrows is banker Gentleman Joe in his pick 6 perm. I certainly respect him, and I'll give him a big winning chance. His 2 comeback efforts since returning from a rest have been very promising. And, you know, turning for home quite far back at Durbanville on a good surface isn't an easy task, and he was closing in well in the latter stages last time out. I'm hoping he can be a little bit closer this time round, and it should give him a winning chance because he's off a very, very competitive mark, Clyde. But I actually think he's meeting a very nice 3-year-old up-and-coming sort in Right Royal Mo. I've just seen this horse, Clyde. He looks like a very, very progressive sort. I certainly don't think we've seen anywhere near the ability he possesses. Last time out, excuse me, Clyde, he didn't beat like the best of fields, but I like the manner in which he did it. I thought he was always in control of that event. The horse that ran third, Magic Verse, who finished 3 lengths behind him, has come out and won since then. And Clyde, listen to the comment from the Candice Bass Robinson website. Working well and should be a lively runner. First run out of the maidens in an open handicap, including all bets. So I think she indicates a bit of confidence with that comment like that. So I do think numbers 2 and 7 are going to fight it out.
So Right Royal Mo won over the 14 last. Is that right, Darryl?
Yes.
And now going the 16, eh?
Yes.
You're not worried about that.
Let me just see something here quickly for you.
Gentleman Joe, I just want to have a look at his form. Yeah, well, he doesn't mind. Well, he's versatile in distance, really. He doesn't do 18, 2,000. No, how's he done over the mile? Not all right. Not too badly. Okay. Yeah. So this distance not a problem for Right Royal Mo.
No, not whatsoever, Clyde.
Okay. Okay. Well, then that's interesting. The boys are going with 2 different horses here. That's the way and why Weighted to Win is so popular. A difference of opinion.
What do they say, Clyde? That's the way the Boerewors bends, eh?
That's the way the Boerewors bends. That's right. We've got selections for you. It's a second jackpot opportunity as well. So you guys can figure out what you'd like to do in your second jackpots whilst we confirm Darren Burrows, Gentleman Joe, straight up win. Daryl Marie's quite confident that this horse, number 2, Right Royal Mo, is a progressive sort and may take up a double. Welcome back, everybody. Here they bet 3 to 1 the field. A bonanza for Paul Reeves. 3 to 1, 33 to 10 about number 7 on the card, William West. Or 33 to 10. What did I say? 33 to 1. 33 to 10, second choice. And 2, Warm Winter Night is priced up at 9 to 2. There are some priced up in single digits, 6, 7 to 1. Does appear to be a more competitive race, though, and one of the more tougher races on the card, I think. Daryl, you can confirm.
Yeah, I made this very difficult, Clyde. Very disappointed that Bonanza found one to get for him last time out. We went for the gamble. We just came unstuck. Yeah, Clyde, course and distance suited. Track is running fast. Paul Reeves horses generally act better on a on a firmer surface. Richard Free from a neat draw. I'll give him a chance. Let's just say if you like his chances, you have to respect Wiley Jack. There's not much separating the two of them on form, and Wiley Jack was returning from a layoff on that occasion. That's why I think it's a little bit more open. This was William West. Now, in the post-race interview with Jonathan Snaith, he made it clear that this horse has got more to offer. Since his rest, he's put in 2 very decent efforts, but never mind his form, Clyde. If you just see him, he looks like a proper horse, a solid son of William Longsword. So he's only going to get better with racing. He's going to push forward, and he's going to be competitive. And then you got the old boy in number 5 of here, Elusive Trader. And I know he's 8 years old, but something like the blinkers off and equipment change could just tweak things for him and spark a little bit of magic. So I think with don't be surprised. I'm not saying is a good thing. Don't be surprised to see him travel them. So I think the race does lie between numbers 3, 5, and 7, but I don't believe it stops there.
There's quite a few. Not an easy pick 3 to catch. I mean, you've got all these horses now. I know in the 8th race you like the 2 and the 3. The guys, if you want to write it down, race 8, Daryl does fancy 2 and 3. And in race 9, he likes 1, 2, 4, 6, and 9. You can mark that up as well. Not an easy pick 3 to catch, but maybe worth having a go. We do know that Daryl started with Bonanza, and Darren Burrows is quite big on Bonanza, and this is confirmation that he is. He's gone with Bonanza as the right horse in the race. He likes that a lot. And that's the play. So you can try some of that and try that pick 3 we recommended as well.